Okay, Arjen Robben has signed a one-year extension at his contract at Bayern Munich. He's 34 years old now. He originally signed for the club 2009, so he's been there for 9 years, since he was 25. He obviously came over from Chelsea. He was a star player at Chelsea. He had a bit more pace back then as well. There were some criticisms of his play at Chelsea at times, with going down a bit softly, possibly diving. The media really lambasted him for going down softly, and it was some of his falling over antics were a little bit embarrassing in his early career. He doesn't do it as much now, but he signed a one-year extension, and since he's been in the Bundesliga, he's won the title, the German title, the German Bundesliga 7 times, and he's won a Champions League trophy as well. Not a bad record. Obviously, it just shows what a dominant side he's on. That doesn't mean Bayern Munich are going to stay at this dominant level. But I'm interested to see what football fans around the world, if you are a Bayern Munich fan, if you follow Munich in Europe, what you feel on the Arjen Robben, and Frank Ribery as well, also signing a one-year extension. He's a year old at 35. So they're keeping a lot of their older players in the squad. Now, we're on the cusp of a lot of these great players over the last 10, 15 years, nearing the end of their careers now, and a lot of young, exciting players coming through. And we're on the cusp of a change in European football, with a lot of these young players pushing for first-team places across the leagues in Europe and across the national sides in Europe. Arjen Robben is, bearing in mind, Arjen Robben is no longer playing international football. He's retired from the international scene, so he can devote all his time and all his energies for Bayern Munich this year, which could prove interesting and crucial. He's lost that half a yard of pace. He's not as quick as he was. He's still an outstanding finisher of the ball. He's a great creative player, and we shall see long term what benefits that will have for Bayern Munich. But if you have any thoughts on it, place your comments below. This is my first video on German football. I haven't covered the Bundesliga and their contracts and stuff like that. I didn't cover Frank Ribery. Maybe I should have. But Bayern Munich are starting to sign a lot of their senior players to contract extensions for a year to 2 years. So they're obviously trying to keep this leadership group together for one more tilt at the title, and before they decide to possibly not rebuild but retool slightly and freshen up the playing squad. Whether this could be them having a few years where they don't win the title and they're still in European places, but they're in a transition period, much like a Man United or an Arsenal have been in the past when they've been dominant. We shall wait and see. But it'd be interesting to see what happens going forward. And it will be interesting to see if he stays on after this year, coming up after next season, whether he stays in German football or whether he decides to go back to Dutch football or another league to finish his playing days and retire, whether he ends up in the MLS or something like that. But we shall watch with interest. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your comments below. If you are a Bayern Munich fan, what are your thoughts on this? If you are a football fan in general, what are your thoughts on this? And if you're a Dutch football fan, what are your thoughts on Arjen Robben? But that'll be interesting. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.